Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for another positive spin. Now, today we're going to be talking about Primeval. Wow, this movie is awesome. Now, I have absolutely no relationship to this film at all. This was actually suggested by Joe because he had picked this up at a thrift store a few days earlier than we watched it, and he recommended it for positive spin because he had seen it before and a lot of people had trashed this film, apparently. I'll let him talk to you about that because I really know very little about this film. This was a first time watch for me, and something he actually sent me a message saying, "Do you have this movie, Primeval?" I said, "I have no idea." So I actually looked through my collection, and I must have had this film for like 3 years. Don't know where I got it, but I never watched it. So yeah, I'm completely blown away. The first thing I noticed is that I like how they treat the croc like a serial killer. Now, this is about, well, it's sort of about a giant crocodile that is killing people, and it's based on a true story. And they're treating this um, crocodile like a serial killer, and they named it Gustav. This has a great cast. I've always liked Dominic Purcell. I think I've seen him in a lot of stuff, but when he really started to appeal to me was when he was, I believe he was Captain Boomerang in The Flash, and then he ended up being in. No, he wasn't. He was the guy with the heat gun. I can't remember, but he was in The Flash, and he was also in DC's Legends of Tomorrow. I liked his character. I always thought he was fun. This also has Orlando Jones for your comic sidekick, and Jurgen Pronchow, if I'm pronouncing it right. He's been in so many things. It's unreal. Really good cast, like I said. And I'll reiterate this because I have it written down again. I love how they call him Gustav. Now, the fact that it's a war zone on top of everything makes this pretty exciting. And one of the other things I loved about this movie is the pacing is fantastic. This is like action adventure meets horror meets. I think Joe said it was like Lake Placid meets Blood Diamond, and that's a pretty accurate combination right there. The locations and the background actors feel authentic. The rituals are cool that they perform. They seem real, and they say the croc is a demon named Karunga because they were trying to do a ritual for a little girl that the crocodile killed. The atmosphere is awesome when they are trying to capture the croc at night. The Jurgen Pronchow character wants to kill the croc. There's another guy on their team who wants to capture the croc because it's a giant crocodile, and the trap is just awesome. I mean, this steel trap is humongous, absolutely humongous, really cool. I like how the plot is multi-dimensional, and what ends up happening with and this of course goes into spoiler territory, but it's not only about a killer crocodile. These are reporters that go out along with other people who are trying to capture the croc, and one's trying to kill it, of course. But they end up filming an execution because of all the turmoil going on in I think it's South Africa at the time. So this is like so multi-dimensional, really cool. I like how you almost have to think who is more dangerous, the croc or the people. And you have to constantly ask yourself this throughout the entire time. Now, this got a 4.8 on IMDb, which I think is a travesty. And I read one of the reviews on there, and the person had said it was an okay creature feature, but it was trying to do too many things at one time. I don't ever remember a rule book where it says that a croc movie just has to be a croc movie and can't be anything else. Because I think that adds so much more, so many more layers to this film. It's like every turn you're screwed. And it really makes the movie exciting, intense, and suspenseful. It's a very cool message in this movie, of course, about um, people killing other people and how people treat each other, and also about the monsters that we make. Because apparently Gustav was made and is as big as he was because of all the killing that people were doing to other people in Africa. And of course, the crocodile was picking up all the leftovers of the bodies that were in the river. So, we make our own monsters in essence. And I thought that was a really good message for this film. I have no idea why this movie isn't talked about more. It completely blows me away. It's one of the best Killer Croc movies I have ever seen. I mean, I do like, now of course I'm going to go blank, Alligator, which is of course is an alligator, not a croc, but along the same lines. We have Lake Placid. We have, uh, why can't I think of the name of that one? Rogue. That's the one of the other ones. Rogue, Blackwater. I mean, we have some really good films about killer crocodiles and alligators, and this is just, you know, in my opinion, it's one of the best. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's action packed. There's a lot of blood and gore in it. It's just a really impressive film. And that's been my positive spin on Primeval. Don't forget to check out Joe's positive spin. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.